This is the Brick Commentary Central. You're listening to the BCC Podcast. It is Friday, April 17th of 2026, and you're listening to episode 471 of the BCC Podcast. I'm LQ. Joining me tonight is Maluris.
Ain't no way. I thought we were on 432.
No, you didn't.
I feel like 430 something was the last numerical.
Well, we were in the 460s the last few weeks.
And then why didn't we go to 469? I think I would have remembered that.
We did.
Oh. Well.
We did, and we talked about...
Go on.
I'm pulling up the channel. We talked about Mario.
That was like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Exactly. 3 weeks, actually, but...
Oh, well.
It did better than the one where we talked about television. No one watched that.
But that was way more fun.
Kinda.
Well...
Dang, the one before that's the one where Ford goes after me for my car, and then the next one's the one where he goes at me for my taste in TV.
Tune in for this week for Ford not going after anyone.
I don't know, Ford seemed like he was in a better mood last week. I don't think he went after us for anything.
Nothing particular.
Ford, if you're listening, I hope you're getting help. He's not listening. He's not breathing, apparently, either. That's why he's not here.
He's dead. Just straight up.
Not dead, just not breathing. Oh, yeah, Leo's here also.
I am here. Yes, my silence is lifted.
I was waiting, actually, if you were going to confirm if our audio sounds okay.
Oh, yeah, the audio sounds all right.
Okay, cool.
I can hear both. I'm usually more concerned if you leave us muted for extended periods of time.
Yeah, that hasn't happened in a bit.
No, thankfully.
Actually, the new Audacity interface makes it or not Audacity, the new Discord interface, not Discord, the new OBS interface makes it way easier. It also makes it easier for me to configure the soundboard.
Monkey.
Wise.
We really should add more things to our soundboard.
I mean, I think we filled it up, unless one of us gets nitro.
No, I don't use the Discord soundboard.
You still have a pretty full one. Like,
Oh, I see. I have this one.
What's wrong with you? You Inwa.
That's right.
What even is that?
You are not Morrowind pilled. You are not based. We missed our calling as radio DJs.
No, I didn't.
Clearly.
We do have to bolster it. I am trying to get us back on track with better audio. We've gotten a bit sloppy lately, and I've realized while trying to record things lately, my microphone is dying.
This
just doesn't
tragic.
sound as good. So I ordered a new
one.
I'm finally going to a full professional XLR setup, so we'll see how that goes.
Use those big fancy words. Meanwhile, some of us are just underneath a blanket.
Because
I remember when I was underneath a blanket.
Yeah, this is the first podcast at your new house, isn't it, Kevin?
That's right. He's a homeowner.
Yeah, sure.
Do I have the picture? I'm going to put the picture of what his setup looks like on the screen. Just a moment.
I thought you said
you don't
a picture of his house.
Post a picture of you don't.
Well,
do
it is
that.
a picture of his house, but it's from the inside.
You don't know. Yep, there's people on Reddit can still find him.
Yeah, I'm counting on
All
it.
it is a picture.
It wouldn't be as entertaining otherwise.
It is true. Oh my goodness. That is bare.
There's about 8 to 10 rooms that look like this.
At least it doesn't look worse.
There are so many possibilities that you have ahead of yourself. Like so much furniture you can buy, so many Master Oogway statues you could fill that place with.
Oh, this place is gonna be like the most wicked man cave room.
I think you should get a collection of like various Buddha statues, like the Yoda Buddha and the Trump Buddha.
What about my Garfield Buddha?
Yeah, the Garfield Buddha.
Still one of my masterpieces.
Yeah,
the
there
John
it is up on the
Arbuckle.
screen now. So Kevin, just imagine it's much darker now, obviously. And then you Kevin under there in a blanket. Imagine you break into the house and you go upstairs and you just see a guy under a blanket on the computer.
Then you just stab him a bunch of times.
I don't think you'd stab him. You would shoot him, but
why would you shoot
or
me?
blunt force?
Like, that's a waste of a bullet.
I would hack because I only have an axe for home defense.
I still need to get a gun, actually. The money is never there when I need it. And I spent
See,
on a microphone instead.
I went around my whole house waving around a gun one time, just screaming profanities, just hoping that, you know.
One time,
Sure
you
wasn't
only lived
bored at
there
the
for a
Airbnb
few
for
weeks.
my wedding.
It doesn't matter. Like,
Yes! Oh, you're not supposed to talk about that?
see, the difference is I didn't expect anyone to be here.
Wait, did someone show up when you were doing it?
No, but when Ford did it, like, everyone was there.
But so, when did you do this? You just run around your house with your shotgun?
Yeah, just waving around.
What, like Winnie the Pooh?
Yeah. Except Winnie the Pooh
Who has a
like, didn't
blunderbuss?
swear a bunch.
Oh, yeah, it is more like a blunder. It's like a blunderbuss shotgun.
It's one of those things. It's one of those like front loader
Yeah.
things, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like a
You put the
blunderbuss.
cork in the
Kevin,
front.
do you have like a nightgown and cap like Winnie the Pooh?
I don't have the cap anyways.
You should. Wait, so you have the nightgown?
I can neither confirm nor deny this.
Let me find a picture.
Define a nightgown.
He wears a nightgown, or I guess it's technically a sleep shirt.
I do have a shirt for night.
Yeah, okay, here it is. Oh, it's not a blunderbuss, Leo. I remembered it like that
like
too. But
It's
not.
like
It's
toy
one of those things that you put
blunderbuss,
like the
isn't it?
cork in there, right?
Yeah, but it's not a
Yeah,
blunderbuss.
he's got the cork, but
Alright, I missed when I could copy paste images directly into OBS.
Blunderbuss. And then
Here we are.
yeah, you need a picture of what you're looking at.
Yeah, blunderbuss has like the more circular end.
You're right. That's a shotgun.
It looks like a single barrel. He could do better. But yeah, Kevin, you know, like one of those old-fashioned sleep shirts like that, like Grandpa Joe wears.
mine's got collar on it anyways.
Is it like that kind so that your legs hang out uncomfortably?
Well, I usually wear pants when I'm...
No pants.
No pants allowed. Got
Yeah,
it.
it's supposed to be long
No.
enough that you don't technically need to wear pants.
I found this
No, I don't
image
have
that
one of those.
my search engine says is a blunderbuss.
That
It's
is
one of those flintlock.
a blunderbuss. Yes, it's a little bit. I don't know.
Shorter?
Yeah, like the tip. I mean, I'm thinking more cartoony blunderbusses.
I
but-
think it is more. Ooh, here's one from the Middle East.
I mean, this
This
is pretty.
is a good and wide barrel. Here, put this one in.
No, I just put the other one in.
Well, put both in for comparison once it loads.
Yeah, that's
that's
more
the
what
one
I'm
I
thinking
like,
of a
yeah.
blunderbuss.
Yeah, when I read Farmer Giles of Hamfest, that's the kind of gun I imagine he's carrying when he shoots the giant in the nose.
Oh, I replaced the image and then it popped. There we go. But yeah, Kevin, you need the sleep shirt, the nice long sleep shirt. You know, like Scrooge, he wears one of those.
Yeah, it's never looked comfortable. It's always looks so sweaty.
I mean, pants at
honestly.
night aren't the most comfortable.
It's only
thing
sweaty
as
if
it
it's
is.
polyester. You need some breeze around your privates.
That's fair.
I don't
Ben
think.
Franklin
I think if
used
it's
to
completely open down there, it doesn't matter what the material is. I think you've got airflow.
Yeah, like Ben
Well, you
Franklin,
have
he
like
would
a
lie
nice
down
linen
naked
shirt.
for an hour. Yeah.
What?
So it was good for him. He lived for a while. So
Did he?
He also needed like 4 men
for
to
a
carry him
founding
around
father, yeah.
at the end of his life.
Well,
he
okay, he
did
did
some
live to
other
84.
things.
That's pretty good for back then.
Average.
It's almost like, he's a legend.
1800.
He sort of is a modern legend.
1700s. If you lived past 12.
I see you're not counting childhood deaths. Very wise
No.
of you. That always skews things.
Says about 64. But I still
Well,
think that
still.
it's just AI gathering, because I think it might not be the best. I think if you live past childhood, you had generally not as long of a life expectancy, because you died a lot more from like murder and accidents and stuff back then, as
And
well
disease.
as disease. Yeah, disease too.
Yeah.
All of those things, but
It was
it
mostly
wasn't as
sudden
bad as
and
people
traumatic
say.
death.
Yeah, you don't have like peaceful cancer or heart
Like-
attack deaths like we do now.
Yeah, you just get shot by some redcoat in the street.
That is the one thing. Yeah. That's why they didn't discover cancer for so long, because, yeah, there's a lot of other things that are going to kill you first. You might have even had cancer at the time, but you're not going to notice because, you're going to get gored. Or a highwayman. That's a thing I'm grateful not to have anymore, is highwaymen.
I mean, it's kind of hard because, like, if the man stops in the highway, you just run over him.
Yeah.
These days, we have modern solutions.
There are countries that still have them. They're just not here.
That's the kind of country, though, where, like, the taxi driver is in on the scheme, and he drives you out somewhere and then leaves the cab and you unattended, and then someone just comes and takes your wallet.
That's true. All right, I'm pulling up the actual topic for tonight, which is we've actually got some Ninjago news. I've never seen it come out like this.
Ninjago.
So, it seems Masters of Brick Jitsu got some sets early, and a video came out with them. So, these aren't the greatest quality, but they give us an idea.
Some of them are better quality than others.
Yeah. Do we want to go straight into the Legends sets, or want to talk about the Summer Dragons Rising first?
Leo,
Probably should do Dragons Rising.
Okay.
Fine.
So, the Ninja are not getting new suits for this season of Dragons Rising, which I'm perfectly cool with. That means less to collect. However, only like one of them has the full tail. So let me see if I can get the right description. Let's go Kai and Cole's combiner vehicles first.
Combiner? Wow.
I don't think we have a picture of them combining. Actually, I'm not sure if Kevin put a picture of them up on here at all.
Excuse me?
Yeah, I don't see it.
I only did what I thought. I literally downloaded every single image I could get my hands on with that thing.
Well, I figured you did what you thought was right in your own eyes.
I always do.
It was my fault for trusting you. I blame
Clearly.
myself. Man, it must be nice to be in your guys' position. All you have to do is show up.
Excuse me. I could literally just get off right now. Like, nothing's keeping me here except just
You
set
say
a
that like,
blanket.
Kevin, not only do you just have to show up, but we usually feed you too.
Not today, though.
No,
I did that
we
all
did
on my
make
own.
dinner for you, you just didn't show up. Okay,
So
well,
I didn't
actually,
show up.
I gotta tell Leo this story.
Okay, I'm done coughing.
So, yesterday, Wednesday, I text Kevin, hey, you gonna be over at my parents' house tomorrow? I'm getting Buffalo Wild Wings for everyone. He said, yep, I should be. So I'm like, cool, be there at 6:30. Does anything sound odd about that to you, Leo?
Nope, sounds like a reasonable scheduling of events.
Get there, it's about 6:35 because the Buffalo Wild Wings take a while. And I get there and like everyone's like, where's Kevin? It's like, okay, this is getting cold, let's pray and eat.
Where's Kevin?
And then I call Kevin. He's like, Kevin, where are you? He's like, oh, I'm getting some food. They're taking a while. Like, why are you getting food? He's like, because I thought you're getting Buffalo Wild Wings for everyone else.
For everyone else?
For some reason, he thought I told him this because he was going to go over to my family's house and I was going to purposely exclude him from the meal.
No. Like, you see,
That's
every once in a while I'll get a text from, like, your mom or something and say, we're not having dinner tonight, so it's just like, get your own stuff. And it's like, okay, sweet.
I didn't tell you we're not having dinner tonight, get your own stuff. I said, I'm getting Buffalo Wild Wings, here's when to show up.
Yeah, but, like, I don't know. You didn't, like, say, like, oh, you have any preference for flavors?
Because I didn't care about your preference for flavor.
Like, oh, what?
Because I didn't care about your preference for flavor. I had to get Buffalo Wild Wings for 10 people. I was getting what I was getting.
I don't know. Just like you get Chinese takeout, you say, hey, you want this thing? It doesn't matter, like, the white rice is. It matters
This
about,
was family-style
like,
wings.
Besides, I've never had a family-style wing.
Honestly, I know your taste well enough. I could probably order for you at any restaurant and get what you'd want.
Oh, it's fair.
Like, I think most of the time we choose like almost the same thing everywhere anyways.
Similar things, if not.
Like you, Allie, and I probably usually get very much the same thing when we go out places.
See, that's why I hate when you guys start discussing what you guys want. It's like, now I got to order something different because they're going to get that.
So you just don't want to do the same thing as us?
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to be repetitive. But come on.
Anyway, I just thought I'd put that out there. Kevin does not ask clarifying questions, and that's why he is the way he is. So let's talk about this set. 394 pieces, Kai and Cole's combiner vehicles. I'm noticing that the names are not very good for a lot of these.
Just like Dragons Rising.
I don't care too much for this set either.
But it's a classic Cole and Kai set.
It better not be more than $40.
60.
You don't have any of the Dragon Rising Ninja. However, I do like the Ice Monster. It looks like it comes with the staff in clear, which I don't think it's ever come in before. Anyone know?
Oh, you just cut out there.
Oh, I was saying the Ice Beast comes with the like the Woo staff in transparent. It looks like, or is it just a lightsaber blade? It looks longer than a lightsaber blade, doesn't it? Even that, I'm not sure if we ever got the lightsaber blade in just pure trans clear.
Let me look up. I mean, no, it looks like a lightsaber piece to me because it's attached to a lightsaber.
Oh yeah, I see.
Yeah, you see it closer up.
But it looks longer, doesn't it?
No, not really.
Okay. I do like the
again,
look of
if you look at the minifigure pictures,
is that the chi piece on the end?
No.
No?
It looks like the regular Lego crystal piece.
Like the Power Miners one? It looks stubbier than the Power Miners one.
It does look stubbier, but it's the same kind of crystal shape, but it might, I don't know, it might be a new mold.
No, I think it's a regular crystal piece.
You think it's the regular one? Yeah.
Again, looking at the other pictures here.
The picture looks a bit grainy for me to figure out.
It is pretty grainy.
They all are grainy.
They come from a video, so.
Yes, I saw
a video in like 420p or something. Like, geez.
I mean, trying also to find a reference. Why is Brickset not working?
Here, let me post this. You can see the minifigure a bit clearer. Not good detail, but clearer.
Okay. Let me... Wish there's an easier way to get the images into OBS.
Why does the ninja have monster toes?
Because this is just their dragon suit, but not everything.
So they have like footy dragon pajamas
Basically.
for their suits with toes, and
I think I accidentally put that file in the church documents folder.
It's like the pharaohs have returned.
There we go.
Yeah. I don't know.
Remember, you guys, you're supposed to fill the air when the train goes
I was
past.
filling it with some pretty bad filler words.
Exactly.
My
Okay.
bad.
I was searching for
I'm
this
usually
with
on
other
the side
toes.
of the train.
I
Give
do
me a
actually
break.
really like the look of the ice mutant monster thing. I think he's pretty neat.
So for me, who hasn't seen the show, what is this guy supposed to be?
Oh, I haven't seen this either. No one has.
Oh, no one's. Okay, so this is brand new.
In fact, it's not even in the show. It's just made up for the set. It's probably a nameless.
Ali finally caught up to where I was in Ninjago. Well, almost, I guess. We have like 2 episodes of Dragons Rising, and then we finally get to Ninjago that I haven't seen. Also, the head mold on that remind me of this guy from Atlantis.
What?
Oh yeah, the anglerfish fellow.
Mm-hmm.
He was a second wave, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think he was the Golden
Third,
King.
technically.
Was there a
Yeah,
third?
Okay.
2011 was a third wave.
Was it? I thought it was 2010, 2011 were the only waves.
It had 2 waves in 2010.
Oh, okay.
Technically.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I never seen this guy, really.
Anyway, probably won't get this one. It better not be like $50 or $60. That would be
$200.
Satisfactory. All right.
Not satisfactory, you say?
Not satisfactory.
$5 for a Lego set? Satisfactory.
Well, it used to be that way.
Yeah.
I pulled up another toe character from the past.
That's nice, Leo.
Oh, Pharaoh from Mummy 4 with Brendan Fraser.
No, that's Pharaoh Hotep from Lego Adventurers. He has toes.
Real quick, we'll just acknowledge the existence of this 4+ set.
Hey, it looks pretty slick. It's got those funky snake people. And
it is a snake guy with legs, and I'm not sure if that's the only way to get him, actually.
It's got the Twitch streamer. And is that an Invasion from Below head?
It does look like it, doesn't it? I think
Looks
it's a
like the
newer
same
dragon
mechanism.
head, though.
Yeah. Who's Oh, that's Zane?
Yeah,
he looks so different.
So this is like he has the head for the dragon transformation, but not the wings or the tail in this one.
What's up with the big
Gotta
snake,
give the kids
though?
less.
All right, let's go over to trying to remember the name of this one. It's a little bit grainy again.
What isn't?
This one's going to depend all on price for me, but I think I will probably pick it up. I believe this one is called Zilvar and Grimtack the Dragon Beast.
Grimtack, what a name.
So it looks like you have a white Roz there, but I guess he's a different person since it's calling him Zilvar.
Unless he renames himself.
because
what's this guy supposed to be?
Well, I don't know.
Okay, so it's another thing that
your guess,
the show
debuts. Leo, your guess is literally as good as mine.
Nice.
However, this one does come with the full Draconius form Kai, also with the claw piece, which did not appear in any of the first wave sets this year in the winter wave. So now, if you got them all there, congratulations, they're not complete.
Do Wolverine stuff with them.
So this looks at 232 pieces. I hope this is not more than $25.
$40.
And it could be, and that would I'd not be happy. But if it is a nice under $30 price, this is a pretty good value, I think, to pick up for a couple of good minifigures. And it's actually a villain creature set, which you don't see too much these days. So
yeah, and like you said, good way to get Jay and Kai.
It's Nia.
Oh, is it? I'm
these days she looks blue.
She gets bluer with every wave.
Yeah,
or redder sometimes.
They've made her very blue lately, and I miss the gunmetal. I think her arms are actually gunmetal in this one, which hasn't happened in a while.
I miss it when she was blue and red.
She has red, actually, her belt.
Crap.
Eyes like a hawk.
All right. Next up, we got a smaller set. And now
Nexonites has returned.
So this is Lloyd's Dragon Mech Battle Pack. So in this one, you have Lloyd with his dragon helmet, but no wings or tail. Jay with his dragon claws, but no helmet, wings, or tail. I might pick this one up, or even a couple of these up if they're $10 just to get the claws and some, army building stuff.
Who's the third Mook?
That is the Mook for this year, which is, they're called Loyalists.
Loyalists?
Uh-huh.
What are they loyal to?
I think the Imperium. I can only assume in Season 1, the Imperium must fall by the end.
I am so confused.
See, Leo, after the merge, one of the major civilizations that is there now is the Imperium. It's China. They're a totalitarian society that has no concern for the environment. So China.
Much like the China of our world.
Yep. So, honestly, the mech itself is not great.
I mean, it looks really stubby from this.
Yeah.
Is that just like a single piece for the arm and then a single mixel joint connecting the hand?
Yeah, which is fairly common.
Oof. I thought they at least had those like bended pieces that they didn't bend at the elbow, but they at least had length to them that they were
not using. When they have to use the mixel joints.
Nah.
They go back and forth.
Still leaves a bad taste in the mouth.
Okay, let's pull up this one.
He really hates the mixels.
The mixels were great with the mixel joints. It's just everything else since then hasn't quite captured it.
So this looks like a redo of that first Dragon's Rising set. Actually, it has the Empress in a mech fighting a dragon. I'm trying to find the actual name of this one. I think it's... No, I can't find a name for this one, actually, and it's too small on that package.
Should be... Let's see.
I don't see the Empress show up in the minifigure lineup they have underneath that.
That's because she's in the mech.
In the mech.
Okay, I found it. Wildfire's Transforming Dragon Mech.
Oh, that's a dumb name.
Well, it transforms into a mech.
And a dragon.
You think in the show they do that?
No. You got another ice monster, an ass monster. The Empress and Wildfire seems to have a new design here. It's fine, but it's probably going to be way too expensive because it's probably like $100, so I'm not paying that.
I hate Wildfire as a character. Yeah.
We've barely actually seen anything of her.
It's been enough.
I mean, yeah, she hasn't been great in what we've seen, but
it's been too much, you mean?
Yes.
And I think this is the last of the Dragon's Rising set. We have a new land bounty.
Yes, let's go.
Not
land
a fan.
Bounty. Love the land bounty. And
the
all
old
its
land
shapes.
bounty is better.
This is also true.
That's because they are determined to continue doing the split vehicle gimmick.
I love a good split vehicle gimmick.
Like this?
A good one.
What are those tires supposed to even be?
I think the
No,
way that
just
the
a big
motorcycle
bike?
is made is like the tires flip outward and then they're in the middle. Yeah, that's got to be what it is.
So you get a
How
dune
about
buggy,
flying vehicle?
a tire, and a floating boat.
And you sacrifice the entire interior to get that.
Mm.
This comes with another draconian form Lloyd and an Earth mutant.
He's got all the fixings, though.
Yeah, he is a complete one. One of two we've seen in any set. Oh, and look, Jay, Nia, and Zane don't even get their shoulder pads.
Doesn't Zane have a shoulder pad?
Nope, those are shurikens.
Oh, never mind.
Are those supposed to be the Nunchaku of lightning?
Probably not. It's just they got
Okay.
that new chain piece this wave, so they want to use it.
Ah.
The Earth monster looks pretty similar to the Ice monster, but not as impressive, so... Yeah, I'm not a fan of this set. I will not be getting it. I'm sure it'll be insanely expensive, too.
You
It's
just want
the
to get that stuff
flagship
for
set.
Lloyd?
There's another set that Lloyd is in from the first wave. I forget what it was. If we have time, we'll go over that. Here's a better picture of like the dragon beast with white Raz.
Is it Raz or Raish?
It's Raz in the show.
So there's no
See,
R-A
I understand
apostrophe S.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ninjago doesn't use apostrophe names. It's very
that's right.
Western. So those are the Dragon's Rising sets. So yeah, we only have 2 of the complete draconian form ninja, which is odd. I'm looking up the winter wave here, so I can see where the rest of them are. It's the 2025 wave, not the 2026 wave. There we go. So, what do you got in the winter wave? You had the Kai's mech battle, which has Kai with his helmet and no shoulder pads or tail. Jay's dragon mech fight, which is like a 4+ set, no tail. Cole's mission mech, which comes with Zane, which does have the wings and tail and helmet, but no claws because they didn't exist yet. I don't think was full Dragon Zane in any of these.
Yeah,
Don't believe so.
Don't think so, no.
And then Ninja Dragon Ryu's battle, which comes with the full form Nia Dragon. Jay's transforming card comes with the full form Kai Dragon with no claws. And that's a $55 set. So this other will definitely be the better way to get Kai. Unless they charge $55 for this set for some reason. Also, the Wildfire Transforming Dragon mech is 821 pieces. Yeah, it's going to be $90 at least. And it doesn't even come with a full draconian form ninja. What the heck?
This is amazing. So in the whole wave are only Lloyd and Kai complete?
If you're counting the claws to be complete, I think so.
Amazing. This is absolutely astounding. How long has Lego always been, I guess, since Crystallize or whenever, not doing like a full wave with all the ninja in their new suits for that year?
They did have all the ninja in their new suits in the first wave this year. They just didn't have the claw piece.
Just no claw pieces. All
Yeah.
right.
So the Lloyd and Kai in this wave are repeats, which I'm glad. I want them to repeat the suits more. I don't like it when they become so scarce and then people just buy up the set just for the minifigure.
Yeah, you can at least, count the claws as weapon options and not, I guess, the full set.
Though they do in the show from the trailer, what I've seen, the claws are part of their body.
Oh.
So
a little indispensable then.
Yeah. Oh, apparently Dragon J and Dragon Lloyd got poly bags in the Ninjago magazine in Europe. So that'll help bring their price down a little bit. So that means Jay and Lloyd both got real, but Lloyd's already in this wave too, so he didn't need a price reduction. Kai is brought down, so that means Zane, Cole, and Nia are going to be the hardest to get. And what size sets are they in as it stands? Nia is in a $45 set, so, I mean, it's not unobtainable. And where is Cole? Please don't tell me. Oh, yep, Cole is in the 110 Dragon of Life set. It also comes with Lloyd. Though that is one of the better sets, and I've considered getting it. Alright, let's move on to, probably the more interesting portion of all of this. We want to start with the mechs, or there's 3 of sets total.
Oh, you pick whichever one you think is coolest, or save the coolest for last.
It's kind of
build
hard.
Us up.
Actually, I think the mechs is a good introduction to what else is going on here. So,
all right.
So, yeah, we'll start with this picture here of the box. We have the Twin Titan mechs. It's a set I've been waiting for so long. The Titan mech lineup will be complete. I told everyone that the Fire and Stone mech and the Samurai X mech did not count as Titan mechs. Some people didn't believe me. Those people were wrong. And these are pretty good Titan mechs. Like
I tell you what Kai's mech reminds me of, at least the shaping wise, is the Ryu mech from the Mobile Devastator set.
Yeah, there's been a lot
of the way the gun is
comparisons
positioned.
Though actually,
yeah.
I noticed in this one here, on the back of the box, their weapons are swapped. So the backpacks are all swappable between the new Titan mechs. So the Cole one,
that's
the
very
Nia,
cool.
and the Kai one, you can swap the wings. It looks like a railgun, which is cool. I like railguns. Don't know the science behind a railgun, but it seems pretty devastating. And then Nia has like this flying jetpack thing, which is also cool. I love the dark red and white for Kai. I think that's a really cool color combination. Nia's colors are not the most interesting.
Very Golden City reminiscent, actually.
Nia's colors are less impressive, but it still looks cool. I do like the flying jetpack. One thing I do wish they would have stuck with the Titan mechs was how the original Lloyd's Titan mech had the transparent, like, Evangelion-style wings, you know?
We have a commenter who says that you can swap Cole and Lloyd, but you can swap Nia and Kai, but not between those.
You can't swap Nia and Kai between Cole and Lloyd?
That's what he says.
Interesting. I must have missed that. No, that's disappointing. There's no good reason for that to be a thing. But I do really like this. It's probably going to be $180 to $200. I hope it's $170 for its 1,700 piece count, but I'm not holding my breath. And now comes an interesting little bit for all of these sets. So we got the minifigures here. We got a Mech Kai and a Mech Nia, which is cool. I kind of wish they would have followed the design for Cole's Titan mech figure.
They're really pushing that kind of.
Dark Takaniva also says it's $140 for this set. If that is the case, I will buy this day one. For 1,700 pieces for 2 mechs, that'd be incredible. Because wasn't the Lloyd's Titan mech that just came out like 110, 120? Let me double check that. Yeah, 15th anniversary Lloyd's Titan mech.
And they're really
$130. So if this is $140, this is an amazing value. Yeah, he says it's $140 in the leak, so I will buy this for $140. It has more minifigures than the Lloyd one. 2 mechs, a stand.
Only just one stand for?
Yeah, it's for the flying one. The one that's like the flying pack. And also, new enemy figure, which says Oni warrior, which is interesting. They look very different than the Oni we had seen in the past, but this is Legends, of course. They could be entirely different Oni, or it could just be the Oni, which are shapeshifters, so they can look different. Either way, I think he looks pretty cool. It looks kind of Lord of the Rings orcish, actually.
I mean, it's literally got the Uruk-hai sword piece that they use for the theme.
Yeah. And I think the white ponytail also makes me think orc, too. So, but that's not the most interesting part. And let me try and find a picture. So you've got Kai and Nia, but they can also have their head swapped to be new characters, which are Jin and Mira. This is from a different set, so I'm just gonna go forward, because this is a good picture of the minifigures. So these are apparently descendants of the original Ninja. We don't know if they're direct descendants or several years down the line.
Of the original cast of Ninja?
Yeah. Well, this is... I think that's a really cool idea. So this is from the Dragon Blade set, I believe. Which we'll talk about the whole set in just a moment. But this just gives us a better view of these characters because they're the same heads you can pop out. I really like Jin's ninja hood. It's got little horns on it. So it's like...
That's the piece from the Lego Ninjago movie, isn't it?
No. That piece is long gone. That's a single hood piece, I believe.
Single piece. Oh, that's...
And Mira has her own piece there. I have no clue who Master Oyo?
Ivo.
Ivo, is that a V?
He looks like Sensei Kiken shaved. Continue with our Exoforce parallels.
So if that's the case, this could be several years passed down. And okay, my theory then, looking at the face structure also, could this be a descendant of Lloyd, perhaps? That's kind of the vibe I'm getting. But yeah,
what if they're all descendants of Lloyd? Because you got the Oni, he could be part Oni.
Some Lloyd's children just go full Oni.
Yeah, it's some of them just straight up just come out Oni.
Oh, someone else is saying they believe he's the master of ice. Which could be the case, but he's also the only one that says master, which makes me think it's the Sensei Wu stand-in.
That was my first thought, too.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking also.
It's just got that Lego Sensei minifigure vibe.
Yeah.
It definitely is.
Could be wrong, but it's the eyebrows, really.
I think they're all really cool, though. I think that makes this a very desirable, and I like that there's a lot more figures in these than last year's Legends sets. So let's talk.
So is this a story that would going concurrently with the current?
I'm guessing it's probably going to be a mini series like Monstrosity was. Kind of like a what if scenario. So here's the set they come in. I feel 50-50 on this. That's
pretty epic.
I really like the Dragon Skull build, but I feel like the mech and Dragon on top don't feel like they belong as much. I feel like he could cut them entirely and just have the minifigures with the Dragon Skull and Blade, and it would probably be a little better.
I feel like you have to have something else with
you got to have something to battle on.
I mean, think about the Dragon Waterfall set from a couple years ago.
That was pretty beautiful. Yeah.
So I think you could do it without the mech. It's just, for the prices going to be, those builds feel a little underdeveloped.
I mean, it's clear they put the design budget into the skull and sword, and it's really cool, too.
That part's really cool. This is 1,016 pieces, so I'm hoping it's 100 or less, but that's probably wishful thinking.
150.
I haven't looked. I know the chat is giving us what the leaked prices are, so maybe Dark Talk Nuva can give us that one, but I think the skull is really, really cool. I like this idea. The only thing I don't like about Legends is that they're all really expensive. Okay, he's saying only 90 for this. That's a buy for me then.
That'd be a steal.
Yeah. Okay, at 90, I will definitely you got 4 really cool, unique minifigures here. In a really cool build. I would probably not have the dragon and the mech on it. I think I'd just keep the Dragon Skull Blade.
Yeah, I mean, the dragon And the sword is something you could display on a coffee table and just like, people come over and they ask what it is. You say it's my Ninjago Legends
360 says there's more minifigures now, but the ones last year are better display pieces. I do agree that they're better display. I've only built the dragon. I have the fire mech, but I haven't gotten around to it yet. We've been building the Tranquil Garden this past week. We have a large backlog of sets because our birthdays and Christmas are within a 3-month period. So that's when we get a lot of Lego. And then I just kind of stretch it out because I'm probably not going to be buying a whole lot. I'll buy 1 or 2 sets over the summer and then probably nothing more till Christmas. So I agree with that. Like, this is not as good of a display piece as the 2025 Legends sets. However, I think it would be if you remove the mech and dragon. I think it'd look just as good.
I mean, but then you remove, 300-ish pieces?
Yeah, you say it like it's a bad thing to save that money.
I mean, yeah.
I think that's actually a positive. I think a lot of sets have too many pieces.
You see, this is absolute. I mean, yes, that's true.
Like, if you could do this for $80, do it for $80. I think that's awesome. Also, is that drum lacquered silver from the sword? It looks like it.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. That should drive the set in value if that's the case.
Mm-hmm.
I doubt it.
I don't know. They have the Mandalorian N1 Starfighter UCS does include drum lacquered silver. So
that'd be pretty peak if so.
Both of these I am considering getting. The Titan Mech I'll definitely get because I've been waiting for the complete Titan Mech series for many, many years now. And I'm glad we finally have it. Unfortunately, my Lloyd's Titan Mech has yellowed within that time, so I need to retrobrite it. Yeah, I'm looking into getting some UV film for the window upstairs. I'm not sure if it yellowed here, though, if it yellowed from its previous location. It's the only set that's yellowed that badly. Ninjago City has as well, but that one's been out for quite a while. And you don't know. The yellowing doesn't bother me as much in the city because, that kind of just adds character to it. But the mech, it does. So I'm going to try and retrobrite it this summer.
Probably a good idea.
Unfortunately, white plastic is always going to yellow no matter what you do, which is sad.
Yeah, one of my colleagues in my research group, he has the Saturn V rocket at his office. Unfortunately, our cubicles are right next to this giant window that's there, and so there's so many pieces that have yellowed inconsistently. So you see like yellow, white all over it. It's pretty terrible.
Yeah, it is. Luckily, none of my Bionicles have ever yellowed. I'm not sure if it's because the plastic was better back then or just haven't kept them in sunlight. But I feel like you don't see a lot of yellowed Bionicle. All right, let's move on then. This one I'm torn on. So, this is the Ultra Dragon battle, which you'd think would be like, a recreation of the Great Devourer battle. And it kind of is, wouldn't you? But it's also not. Let's start with this pick here.
Oh my goodness. That is impressive.
So, I have mixed feelings.
I can understand, yeah.
I would have loved just to get an actual good Great Devourer set. And this makes me kind of mad because that head is perfect for the Great Devourer. But that angle is awful.
And it's only the one section of him, too.
Yeah.
He's built in the display base, isn't he?
Yep. So not much posability. It feels like a missed opportunity. Like, I would have just loved a good Legends Great Devourer set. That would be awesome. But instead, we get something that's like halfway there, which it feels like a wasted opportunity. You have the Jin and Mira here again, so that's cool. Mira looks like she might be the master of lightning, given that the surfboard has a lightning thing on it. It's hard to tell lightning or water since they're both blue.
Yeah, but lightning should be blue and yellow, like in Bionicle.
Yeah, it is, actually.
Really, it should be purple, actually.
That
like
would
for
make
Riki.
sense. adding water in has got to be one of their biggest regrets in Ninjago, and not having it from the beginning. Because they've never been clear on what to do. I do think purple would have made sense for it. Purple and yellow together is a pretty good lightning color.
Yeah, like Bible Man.
Jay does use yellow a lot in his stuff now.
Yeah.
But I just never been big on the pure blue for Nia. I feel like the gunmetal with a little bit of blue accent was actually the best they had for water.
But what about this really buff, super buff dragon?
Yeah. I go back and forth. I don't like the heads.
Really?
It does kind of look like the concept may have come off for Affinity or something. Like one of those furry websites for art sharing.
I more so mean like the way that they've got like these elements inside of their mouths. It looks a little cheap. I think those are the Dragon Rising launcher heads, because looks like an orb inside of them.
Yeah, I was just more thinking about how, like, you know, it's not really a dragon. It's just some like humanoid thing that's kind of buff and weird, and I don't know. It should be cool, I guess. But
also, another one I want to point out, Ninjago fan 365 points out the age recommendations for these sets, which I noticed at first too. In 2025, all the Legend sets were 16 plus sets. This time, the Ultra Dragon Titan mechs are 12 plus. The Dragon is just 9 plus. Sorry, not 16 plus. They were 14 plus before. So there's no 14 plus here this time. I wonder if they didn't sell the greatest last time. They're trying to refine the concept to make it a bit more broad appeal with more minifigures in a wider age range.
maybe.
Maybe there aren't enough 14-year-olds.
So yeah, there's only one exclusive figure here also, and that is Nate, who I assume is the Master of Earth. I think the Oni General is technically exclusive, but he looks a little bit similar to the Warrior, except with gold shoulder plates instead of silver, which...
Classic Lego.
I'd have to look a little bit further in. Which means, even though Nate's probably going to be super expensive by himself, I probably will consider just picking him up instead of this set, honestly. Not like I'd hate it if I get it as a gift or something, but with all the other options, I feel like it is the weakest. Of course, now the issue becomes this is the only Ninjago Legend set that I wouldn't have. But also these sets take up quite a bit of room.
Yeah, and your room up there is also getting increasingly smaller with the more sets you put up.
Yeah, I put up another layer of shelves this past winter. They're full. And we haven't built everything or completed, gotten Old Town.
Yeah, what are you going to do once you start actually completing full Bionicle waves?
Yeah, I got to do that actually because I got Jalamari recently at a Taco Bell. And yeah.
That's right.
The money literally went directly to Taco Bell. I handed the guy $25. He went in and bought some Taco Bell
burritos. That's funny.
But yeah, now I got Jalamari. The only Toamari I don't have is Hyuki, so I got to get Hyuki.
And I still need to get new joints for Holly.
There's not a lot of these sets on the market these days. Like, I'm glad I collected so many when I was younger because people are hanging on to them now.
Mm-hmm.
And probably a bunch of Makis just cannibalized a lot of them.
Oh, definitely.
Definitely. All of them.
I hope someday 3D printing gets to the point where we can just print replicas of the sets. Or Lego actually re-releases original models. Something's got to give with plastic molding in Lego, though. They can't, like, be so afraid of these pieces forever.
Oh, we at least have Brickonicle to look forward to.
I hope that this becomes a thing, and then we get a Bionicle CMF in, like, every series going forward. I don't see why not. Were you here last time when we discussed that? You weren't, were you?
I was not, no.
So did you discover the disappointing portion of that figure?
What was disappointing to you?
Oh, he doesn't know.
Does he know?
Are you talking about the head?
The back of the head.
The back of the head being like unprinted.
No, it is printed. That's the problem. It's printed. You can clearly see the pink piece being a bandana tied around it.
He really appreciates the
That's
detail.
funny. Well, he is a cosplayer.
I get that, but I feel like it would have been better just to not print it.
I mean, but okay. It'd be like if they made a Bionicle Vakama cosplayer, but they printed it so it was like the Vakama costume they released in 2004.
No.
Oh, that was a
You seen
fantastic
that before?
costume. Yeah.
Yeah.
I preferred the Makuta one myself.
Speaking of which, the Lloyd is dropping in a couple weeks here, and I'm going to pick him up. And interestingly, he kind of goes along, if this is like a next generation thing, then this older version of Lloyd could actually fit in really well with these Legend sets.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. It seems to be, I don't know if it's necessarily just because they have the same designers working on the minifigures or not, but he seems to just slot right in.
Interestingly, though, like it was pointed out in the chat, the other guy could be the Master of Ice, and I guess that would make the most sense because then you'd have all the classic elements. But then you still don't have a new Master of Water. Unless
Water
this
was
girl
always
is like, because
secondary.
of Descendant of Jay and Nia, she gets 2 elements and she gets water and lightning, which has never happened before, but that could be an interesting concept. And then there's no green ninja, of course, which could make this Lloyd slot in okay.
Mm-hmm.
But it would also just be cool to get like a future Zane, I think. You know, he could have him like have all these different modifications and like how I'm gonna use a reference Ford would hate. You know, now that C-3PO had the red arm.
Must not recognize me because of the red arm.
Like, I think it would be kind of cool to have like a scrappy Zane, like a self-repaired, like he has like some limbs that are mismatched and stuff, and like pieces of armor welded onto him. I think that could be a cool minifigure. But we'll see. We'll see if this goes forward and anything happens with it. But I think it's a really cool concept. I wouldn't mind if Ninjago went this direction overall, but
yeah, it's definitely something. If they want to keep this, they want to keep the train going, they got to start refreshing things more like this.
I mean, kinda. My little brother was staying with us. He's 8, 6. How old is he?
Dang,
Kevin?
He keeps growing.
Which one?
6. Yeah, right?
Yes.
6
I
or
don't want to
5,
dox
yeah.
him. Yeah. And so he apparently is trying to talk to me about Ninjago. Apparently he has only watched Dragons Rising, though. And he's like, oh, I don't like when they did this, but they did this. Like, wait, I have not seen it yet. Don't give me any spoilers. I'm like, what about the Great Devourers? Like, yeah, I don't know who that is. So apparently, though, the way they're doing it is working. Like, younger kids are just kind of like hopping on board with what the newest series is, and they're fine.
I mean, that's what they wanted to do with Bionicle, isn't it?
Yeah, except it never worked.
Yeah, it didn't.
Honestly, I think they did it pretty poorly, too.
I mean, yeah. Because, like, when you do your soft reboot and then you kill it the year afterwards.
Yeah, that was part of the issue. The other part, I think, was bringing Mata Nui there. But we should have a whole episode about that. How could they actually have done a better soft reboot? Let's put a pin in that discussion.
Yeah, put a pin in it.
Because that's actually about time for today. So
did pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, we got some other stuff we want to discuss in the future, like some Marvel sets for the Summer Wave. There's some interesting discussions to be had there. I hope you like gray buildings.
There's the Brand New Day ones.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, we, my wife and I saw the Project Hail Mary movie today, and we saw the Brand New Day trailer in the theaters.
Oh, yes.
It looks pretty exciting.
Yeah, I think I'll see it, honestly. I mean, none of the Spider-Man movies have been bad, so they've not
all been good, but
okay.
Definitely not bad.
If you're talking about The Amazing Spider-Man 2, it's a very, very flawed movie, but I wouldn't call it a bad movie.
I would call Amazing Spider-Man 2 a bad movie, but I was talking about the Tom Holland movies.
Oh, I don't think any of the Tom Holland movies have been bad. At worst, they've been a little mid.
They've been okay.
Yeah. Again, we're judging the MCU standard here, which is low. It's really low.
So, I feel like Brand New Day has a chance to turn the quality around for the better.
It could either be for the better or the worst. So,
look, Neogenic Nightmare is a classic storyline.
I mean, I like almost everything they're doing so far. The only thing I don't really like is Hulk being in it, honestly.
Look, Mark, he has to be included. He gets depressed otherwise.
Yeah.
Start saying things, you know.
And then he has his, like, CGI saver bracelet, I guess, which makes no sense at all. But I'll definitely go see it. I see no reason not to. But that's going to do it for us today. We had a very active chat this time, so I want to thank everyone for participating in the show, giving us your thoughts as we went along. I encourage you all to go ahead and join the BCC Crew Discord server. If you haven't already, you can discuss Ninjago there. We've got a channel that posts LEGO news as it comes out from some of the top sources out there. Or if you want to discuss video games, movies, or anything, we've got a pretty good group of guys in there. It's just a good place to hang out. You can follow us on X. Sometimes I remember to post there when we're going live. But the best place is honestly the Discord server if you want to know when the next podcast will be. But give the video a like, share the show with everyone you know. It helps us grow. You can subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell like that still means something. And for Leo, Malurs, and myself, LQ, we thank you for listening, and we'll see you on the next episode.